Hi, Chris Matson here. A quick story about butterflies. As a matter of fact, I saw one a couple minutes ago, a caterpillar walking on the ground, right? It's doing what a caterpillar does, eats leaves, on and on. Now, within the caterpillar, and this is true, uh, one cell comes in, it's called an imaginal cell, that's the real name for it. And it's got a whole new information uh, within it. It's got the information to be a butterfly. And so it's vibrating butterfly. Just like I am right now in this video, I'm vibrating new earth. We can have free land for everybody. Imagine this, free land for you, right? No taxes, no nothing, right? You build your beautiful, really natural, funky pad on it, and the free energy that we know is there, it's yours. You don't have to have any grids whatsoever, you know. If you want to grow bananas in December, go for it because you got free energy. Uh, uh, as far as all the systems go, they're new earth. So in other words, the health system actually makes people healthy and makes people in their life that they don't get sick because they know how to take care of their body, organic food, everything else. Uh, we could go on and on and on. That's what I represent. I represent your freedom, right? Heart-based, love-filled, where you wake up in the morning and everybody else does in joy, in bliss, in happiness, without stress. And just, this whole notion of I must be a slave and go to work is done. It's projects. It's what do we, what's really moving us at this time. And in our natural state, in a new earth, we love to touch lives. That's what it's all about, in beautiful, healthy ways, right? Some people they prefer like city energy, So for them, hey, we got city stuff. You know, Other people prefer natural wilderness. A real cool place on the shoreline somewhere or something. Hey, that's what they got. You know, we can have that. We've got plenty of room for everyone. Now, at this moment, though, there's a whole nother timeline been going on. And this timeline is a very small group of elite people that actually believe they are way better than us, to the degree that picture you have a farmer with some cattle and sheep and chickens. They actually figure we're about like that, and that they have the divine right, the birthright, to control us, to feed off of us, to even, this whole pedophile thing, on and on and on. They actually believe they're above us. Now they own the systems right now. The only reason people are buying into this pandemic lie, and that's exactly what it is because their information has been coming from these screens that are telling them, and these radio broadcasts, these mainstream media things, right? They control the narrative because they own it all. And so now this is how we get rid of that. It's real simple. It's a lie. It's all a lie what they're saying. Like we can turn this whole virus thing into, by exposing just what liars they are, by this here right now. I want to give you some examples. Like when they're saying all these numbers, right? If you actually research it, the truth is, and this is how we win, by speaking the truth. The truth is that the doctors are being forced to say whatever deaths are going on are because of COVID-19. You know, undetermined, right? COVID-19. Don't believe me? Do some research. Now, what happens is, uh, what they do is the controllers, they need to control the narrative. So if things are going too far out, they bury it, or people being exposing this stuff, they either completely, oh, let's say somebody puts something on YouTube, right? And it totally exposes it. They'll either delete the account, or else let it be up, but make it so nobody sees it, right? Or else if people are seeing it, if they feel it's better, they'll fudge the numbers of the likes and how many people have viewed it, on and on. And if it gets too much, like say that David Icke one that came out a few days ago, they just plain, take it off, you know? And they'll make it the top of any, like if you do a Google search, you know, what they'll do is they'll put their narrative all through it at the top searches. So by the time you finally find something that's right, you know, it's buried 7 pages back somewhere, you know? And so what we have to do is be aware of this, that if it's, remember, the media is owned by this small group, right? They control this narrative. But there's only a few of them. There's millions and millions of us. So when you hear the bullshit, call it, right? Spread it like the truth of what's going on. This is not a time to just buy. If it's on mainstream media, it's propaganda. That's point blank. That's what it is. You know, they're great at mixing truth with lies. You know, so oh wow, that sounds real. You know, but you know, expose it and hold the vision for New Earth. So right now we've got our power, right, is by our power is truth, because what they're saying is lies. They're manipulating through lies, right, and deceptions. So your power is by exposing those lies. Your next power is by not being controlled by fear and threats by authorities, but rather speak to the true power that you are. You have the divine birthright. You are a child of on this earth as a divine being. The Creator gave you this earth. The Creator gave you all that is beautiful and wonderful and amazing, and it's been stolen from you. You have been enslaved, and I have been enslaved. We can use this now as the door to our freedom. You don't ask your slave master for freedom. How you do it is by exactly what I'm doing here. You spread the truth, and you show the vision of what can be if we move in our power now. This is how we do it. Share the visions and expose the lies, right? The only way a lie can remain is when the truth is hidden. So we show the truth. Just keep putting it out. Put it out on your Facebooks. Put it out on your YouTubes. When somebody is wearing a mask or something, show them. You can throw that mask away, man. You know, on and on and on. We keep sharing the truth, you know, and holding the vision for New Earth. Hold the vision of New Earth. You know, our freedom now, right? There's only a few of them compared to the millions of us. Namaste.